The last speaker of this session, Professor Heong An. Heong An is a professor of preventive medicine at the Korea University School of Medicine. He graduated with a degree in medicine from the Seoul National University. He completed his postgraduate training and was board certified in preventive medicine. He then received a PhD in preventive medicine from the Seoul National University. He has worked in Korea University as a professor and the chairman of a department of preventive medicine since 1996. He had worked on a variety of projects for evidence-based medicine and clinical practice guideline development, including breast cancer management, cervix cancer management, and also conducted a systematic review of various subjects. He has worked with the Korea Academy of Medical Science as one of leader for practice guideline development program since 2006. Recently, he is a core member in setting up the Institution of Evidence-Based Medicine in Korea University and has been appointed as a director of the institute in 2009. He is going to talk about Cochrane Collaboration and the Cochrane Review. Professor Heong An, please go ahead.
Yep. Thanks for your introduction. My name is Heong An, and today I'm very honored to speak here this conference, and I like to introduce evidence-based medicine, and especially for the Cochrane Collaboration and the Cochrane Review, and briefly introduce the nature of the Cochrane Collaboration. Many of you already know the Cochrane Collaboration, but this is the goal of Cochrane Collaboration. The collaboration is about the systematic review of the healthcare intervention. And so the Cochrane Collaboration is a non-profit international organization that aims at the evidence-based healthcare by preparing and promoting the accessibility to the systematic review. The collaboration has been named after the Dr. Archie Cochrane, who is a British physician, and he influenced very much on the modern medicine. And one of his famous sentences about the Cochrane is that like this: "It is surely a great criticism or profession that we have not organized a critical summary by specialty or subspecialty, adapted periodically, of all randomized control trials." And so his message was that our profession should prepare a critical summary of all of the specialty and subspecialty of all of the healthcare intervention area. After his contribution, especially the Great Britain has initiated the Cochrane movement and established the Cochrane Collaboration in the Oxford since 1996. This is the logo of the collaboration, and it is the image of the 7 randomized control trials and summary table. The logo. The principle of the collaboration is like this, and among them we have some important messages. One is the minimizing bias. So it is the unbiased preparation of the systematic review, and it is the concept of evidence-based medicine. And also, it should produce high-quality systematic review, as a name of the Cochrane Review. And then also, they need to keeping up to date. So in principle, the Cochrane Review has a following characteristics: minimizing bias, keeping up to date, and ensuring quality, as well as the collaboration and building on the enthusiasm of individuals and avoid duplication. and also the relevant reviews. So what is the systematic review other than the narrative review? We know the review, all of the journals, and many also relative persons produce the review, but many of them are narrative review rather than systematic review. Systematic review is characterized by following principles. It is a structured process, and several steps are needed. It is a well-formulated question and comprehensive search of the literature, and unbiased selection of the literature, and then we have a critical appraisal of data, and then most of the times we have a synthesis of data mathematically. So the systematic review by this trait, systematic review can give a more objective evidence and information to the leaders about the effect of healthcare intervention. And then Cochrane Collaboration had read many of the methodological and content view of the systematic review. And so it is now one of the I think it is the Cochrane Collaboration is the most influential organization about the systematic review, production, and the dissemination. So now Cochrane Collaboration has about nearly 10,000 reviews in their library, and its influence is very worldwide. From now, I'd like to briefly introduce the organization of the Cochrane Collaboration, and then there are some organizations in the Cochrane Collaboration, but the important one is the centers. One is the center, and the other is the Cochrane Collaborative Review Group, and also collaboration with some other organizations. First, I'd like to say about the center. Now, the collaboration has about 14 centers and several branches, and the nations with the centers have some like the big countries, and they have centers, and some other countries has a branch, including the Korean branch. So the Korea also has a Cochrane branch in Seoul, and we are collaborating with many centers, Cochrane centers, and other branches. What is the role of the centers? The main role is to organize and register each review group, as I present later, and also it is to facilitate collaboration among reviewers in their own countries, and it also many opportunity for the training and consultation of the preparing systematic review, and also it establishes liaisons and also promote the Cochrane collaboration in their own country, and provide the unique contribution to the all of the collaboration. So centers and the branches in the embassy of the collaboration to their corresponding country, and their role is very important, and I'm very honored to do this activity in Korea. The other important organization is the Collaborative Review Group, or CRG. The CRG is a actual organization that produces systematic review, and all of the most of the healthcare field. So it has 48 or about 50 CRGs are existed in the whole of the collaboration. So as you see, it covers almost every field of the healthcare systems, healthcare field. And so as you see, we have 50 review group CRGs we have, you see. And CRG is the produce systematic review or Cochrane review in their own field. It is organized of the specific reviewers in the specific field. Other than the center, it is the international group. Because the reviewers in each specific field are scattered all over the world, under their nature is the international group, internationally collaboration. And they review of the relevant tribal on specific healthcare problem that is included in their own field. And they also produce, as well as producing the review, they also doing the updating system review. And their role is a very long-term commitment. Through this, editor, especially for the editor and coordinator of the CRG, is very important to make a review their own field. So each systematic reviewers, as you see, each systematic reviewers are coordinating and consulting with the editors or coordinators in their own CRG. So then the CRG decide which review is priority and which review they do. And even some CRG have their own database in their own field, literatures. And most of them are very comprehensive databases. So after they produce the review, CRG registered their own review in the CDSR, called the Cochrane Database of Systematic Review. So CDSR, Cochrane Database, include all of the reviews from each 50 CRG groups. So the CDSR is the main database and main information center of the systematic review in the collaboration. They also, or the Cochrane Collaboration also contribute methodologically in the systematic review. And they produce books, they produce manuals about the systematic review process. And one of the important contribution to the field of SR, systematic review, is that they produce and they provide a software for the systematic review called Rev Man, Rev Manager, Rev Man. This is a software for preparing and maintaining protocols and the systematic review. And also they can, by this software, they can do the data analysis called meta-analysis and submitting their review to the Cochrane database. And the Rev Man is one of the important tool for the making systematic review in the healthcare field. And this information, as I said, all of the information of a systematic review produced by each CRG has been collected in the CDSR, Cochrane Database of Systematic Review, and also called the Cochrane Library. So in Cochrane Library, they included not only the CDSR, they also the other systematic review and literatures, Cochrane, each trials in the world collected in the PubMed, and they call it the Central or CCTR, Cochrane Controlled Trial Register. When each reviewer doing their own systematic review, they can collect their own literature from the CCTR. Also, they have some information on the methodology called the Cochrane Methodology Register. So the Cochrane review is disseminated through Cochrane Library, and the Cochrane Library is the center of the Cochrane information. Some of the Cochrane Library can be accessed freely from any country, but some countries should subscribe to the Cochrane Collaboration or Wiley Company for the subscription of the Cochrane Library. But in Korea, most of the medical school and healthcare schools has an access to the Cochrane Library, and healthcare professionals can use the result of the Cochrane review in the Cochrane Library. And the other organizations are field, method group, and consumer network. The field we have 10 field, and it is a kind of, other than the CRG, it represents some specific population or some specific group or some type of care that overlapping multiple living group areas. For example, it is older adult, child, complement medicine, primary health care, such like that. In these 10 fields, and they assist the relevant issue or systems review of the relevant issue through the CIG. So each specific reviewers can do systematic review through the CIG with the assistance from the field, for example, for older adult, geriatric field. And we collaboration also as a method group. We have a 16 method group. They develop methods and produce integral to internal function of the collaboration. And they develop a very state-of-the-art research and methods for systematic review. It includes statistical method, economics, cluster effect, informatics. And their main role is to help for the systematic reviewers in terms of the methodology. We also have a consumer network, and it provides consumer input and helps that provider. One of the main targets of the Cochrane Library is for the consumer, other than the healthcare professionals. So recently, the Cochrane Collaboration had produced the plain language summary for the consumer and easily written abstract of that. And the steering group is the final decision makers in the collaboration, and they coordinate of the organization, and some representative in each organization gather as a steering group, and they can make a final decision about the future way of the collaboration. And this is a step of systematic review. We can have through various database, we can identify trials and for the relevant review, and they can do the data synthesize, draw conclusion, and then disseminate as a systematic review. So this is the final slide, and this is a summary of the collaboration. As I presented, Cochrane Collaboration is an international collaboration for the producing and prepare, maintain, and disseminate systematic review. Because the collaboration believes that systematic review is one of the best ways summarizing the current evidence in the healthcare field. And through diverse internal structure, as I presented, they coordinate and produce systematic review, and as well as the producing and disseminating through the Cochrane Library. So one of the mission, one of the core mission of the collaboration is making available and disseminating the result of the systematic review all of the world. Yes, this is my brief presentation of the collaboration.
Okay.
I think this is the important organization. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Dr. An. I have a question. How many Cochrane centers are there in East Asia area?
East Asia area, there is one center in the China, and in East Asia we have Korea, some branches, Korea, Japan, Hong Kong has a branch of the center.
Okay, thank you. Are there any questions from the site? Okay, so now it's closing time. So thank you again, Dr. An, for your good presentations. Thank you all for joining the session. I hope this session is an opportunity for you to take a glimpse of various areas of using big data. Now I would like to express my thanks to the video system team of Kyushu University Hospital for supporting this session, and my special thanks go to the technical staff who have made efforts silently behind the scene to make this session run very, very smoothly. And thank you again, Professor Ashford and Dr. Kurtz, for joining this event, despite the big time difference over there. Maybe late night for Professor Ashford from California, and early morning for Dr. Kurtz from Germany. I'm wishing for further improvement for healthcare session at the next APA meeting. I am closing healthcare session to now. Thank you again for all, and goodbye. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. So Ashford, thank you.
Oh,
So it's
it was
very late
fun.
time.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, still you are there.
Yes, Ed Johansson tried to join, but you ran out of spots for him.
Yeah. So I just called this morning with Ed Johansson. Next week he will meet you and Parvati for the sports medicine at the California.